Huxley, a man haunted by a vision of hell on earth. A searing social critic, Mr. Huxley, 27 years ago, wrote Brave New World, a novel that predicted that someday the entire world would live under a frightful dictatorship. We'll find out why in a moment.
Welcome to the new age of renegade machines, the child of the new world and fascist regimes. Remnants of the Third Reich lurk behind the scenes, training all the puppets and then pulling on their strings. It's a dark, dark circus with a serpent man, a king, feeding on the energy of creatures in the kingdom, on the people and the cattle and the fishes and the sheep. Daily mass genocide while most of the people sleep. It's a cold-blooded, murderous, money-hungry beast, creeping through the tapestry of everything we see, from the schools to the hospitals, the malls and the screens at the supermarket, on the covers of the magazines, and the EMFs every day raining on our brains, and the GMOs tailored to affect our DNA, and the DSM criteria to diagnose your state, and the drugs in the water meant to keep us all sedated. So well-planned kill man, never gonna give a damn, murder off a whole race quick just to claim land. No shame, all game, propaganda campaign, tricking you to pick a side when it's all the same thing. Red team, blue team, ready, set, go. Behind the scenes both, they're under the same control. Big money, blood money, brotherhood ties, an empire built upon lies. They're rising from the ashes to cut through the facades, never bowing down to the self-appointed gods. Step into their armies against all odds, and the tidal wave of revolution will not be stopped. It's a preordained sure thing happening right now, coming from the kingdom and the kingdom's coming down. It's about time, wake minds, never gonna take mine. All about peace, but make no mistake, when assaulted by something else, don't hesitate to act and defend myself. I don't wait for any signal except inside me, and I'm grateful that I listen to these. Cause it's a well-planned kill man, never gonna give a damn, murder off a whole race quick just to claim land. No shame, all game, propaganda campaign, tricking you to pick a side when it's all the same thing. Red team, blue team, ready, set, go. Behind the scenes both, they're under the same control. Big money, blood money, brotherhood ties, an empire built upon lies.
I'm in a wasteland and the sky's all black. I'm out here searching for a child's lost laugh. My third eye's like a cyclops blast, and it's coming out the forehead of my God Fox mask. Yeah, God's my path while this world's spinning in panic. Every boy's autistic, each girl is riddled with cancer. They murder in these infants, then they get hurled into a hamper. Birds living in traffic lights, these squirrels are sitting on cameras, ripping the plants up from the garden. Aluminum's in the rain. Stop using these cosmetics, it'll ruin your beautiful face. They brutally mutilate us, and they're using the human race. And if you be refusing the truth, then a funeral for you is made. This shit is logical, this shit ain't philosophical. 1936, these German kids were filling hospitals, while Hitler had these Nazis building Honeyballs, pushing buttons, flicking they switches and flipping they modules.
Well-planned kill man, never gonna give a damn, murder off a whole race quick just to claim land. No shame, all game, propaganda campaign, tricking you to pick a side when it's all the
All right.
same. Blue team, ready, set, go.
And we have the lady you hear now on the phone lines, and she will be with us for the hour next Wednesday as well. How we doing tonight?
Oh, Trip, it's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
No, it's good to have you. Really, I was really taken back. I talked to Steve a handful of weeks ago, and it was really nice to hear from him and get acquainted with him as well. So, no, I really dig it. You know, music. I mean, that's my heart. Music is my heart first and foremost, before anything else. Anything, I really relate to that side of, whether it be activism and anybody that wants to do anything positive with it. It's my first love. So, much respect for that as well.
Thank you. I'm really grateful that it's getting out there, that people are hearing the message, and that it's being spread, because I really believe that music does affect things, that it is a powerful force in uniting people and getting people together. So I'm glad it's getting out.
For sure. So we've got you confirmed for next week, right?
For sure, Wednesday.
All right. Well, rock on. We only got a couple minutes, but what do you want to throw out there for the evening?
Sorry, I was losing you a little bit there.
That's all right. I was just saying, what did we want to discuss tonight? Anything that you want to throw out there? Because, like I said, we only got a handful of minutes, so.
Yeah, Margaret Cecile was talking about the idea about starting a show to give a voice to the anonymous movement, and I think it's a really good idea, and we just wanted to put it out there, if there's any anons listening, that this could be a really good forum to speak on what it is that we're representing, what it is that we want to unify behind, how are we going to move forward, and just hearing different voices from different people that, say they represent Anonymous, and hear what that means to them, and where, as a group, do we move forward from there.
And we heard a lot of this in passing the past couple weeks, and not only that, but especially since I went out, I did the Million Mask March here in Orlando, and we stormed City Hall. It was awesome, man. We actually, with my co-host here tonight, we went into the City Hall. Masks and all, sidewalk chalk, bullhorns, the whole nine, and we did that, and it was awesome to be a part of something. Like, that's probably like the biggest thing that I've been a part of, is when we did Million Mask March here in Orlando back in November. But and I started to become acquainted with a lot of people within Anonymous, and had a handful on the past I guess couple months. And I'm stoked about it too. Like, I really think that that's just such a great outlet, and I would love to hear more people as far as Anonymous, because I think that the Anonymous crew is a hell of a lot more diverse than some of us care to be or actually are. So, I would like to hear more people with different points of view on this issue or that issue start to come to light. I think.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, there's just so many thousands of people across the world, putting on this mask and going into the streets, and it's like, we need to hear from these people. And I know there's also, some resistance from people from the core, of what Anonymous really started as, and those hackers, and now it seems to be like this worldwide movement, and there seems to be a little bit of separation between people that are like, oh, you're just another one of these people, putting on a mask and going out there. But there are...
I tell you what, we did the whole thing too, and it was like hey, what the fuck are they? And like, I've got it on camera, I filmed the whole march that we did, and it was people going, what the fuck are they? When you come out and you show out in numbers like that, it's like whoa, well, we might want to take notice. And there really is strength in numbers when it comes to a lot of this stuff, when you talk about protesting.
Yeah, and there are many numbers. Like, we're really strong, and it's like, so what are we going to do besides marching on that one day, or every fifth, or besides being online? Like, how can we all get together here, what it is that we're all bringing to the table, and how we're going to actually take action and make things change? I believe that's what Anonymous is trying to do.
Well, and a handful of minutes ago we just let go of Tony from Cop Block, Kansas City, and I really dig this whole decentralized aspect of things, because when you have things like Cop Block, when you have things like Anonymous that catch on throughout the entire country in their own respective locations, and you have enough people that are willing to get up together enough to go be a part of this or that within their local communities, however, it's so decentralized that it kind of works out for everybody on a mass scale in the same way. That's the most beautiful thing that we got going for us as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, well, I'm really excited about it, and excited that Margaret invited me to be a part of it, and I'm excited to see, what comes of it, who wants to contact us. I don't know, I'll put my email is alaisclay.com if anyone wants to shoot me an email saying that you're interested in the show, or you could find me on Facebook, or Margaret Cecile on Facebook, or look for Anonymous Radio.
Rock on. I hate to cut you off, but of course we will get into all this in more detail and hopefully have a handful of other things set up this time next week when we've got you up for a full segment. And so hold tight, and we'll be back with you this time next week. And stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon.
Cool, I look forward to it, and thanks for all you do, Trip.
Hey, thank you. Really, like, to have the affirmation of people saying that they appreciate what I do. You know, I'm sure you understand. You know, you tend to get down on yourself sometimes, thinking you're not doing enough, or thinking not enough people are paying attention. So, you know, I thank you all in the same.
Yeah. Oh, this is our year. Be positive.
Hell yeah! All right, we'll talk on Wednesday. Peace out, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna wrap the show up.
I'll be listening.
All right, thanks. Good night.